love my hair. It is so hot this morning. And I just took my buff off, so. Whew. It's going to be around 90 today, I think. I don't know what it is now. It's about 9 o'clock. Hannah and I woke, and Hannah, Hawkeye, and I woke to the sunrise right by our camping spot. So we're up at 5:45, and we have a goal of 15 miles today. Not sure how doable it is, but we're going to go to the first hut. I can't remember the name of it. My name really should be Dory. Short-term memory loss. In any case, Hannah's ahead of me, but only by about 2 minutes, probably. She usually gets to our meeting locations within 3 minutes of me, so no biggie. And that's kind of what I like. I like to hike with somebody for a few minutes, you know, chit-chat for a few, and then be by myself for a while, and then know that I'll meet up with that person again very shortly. In any case, we're gonna sit and make a plan for the day, when we'll take our breaks, and how far we think we can get reasonably, and have an out. Definitely have an out in case we can't make it 15 miles. So that's our plan right now. But I'm looking for a stream or a creek or something to stick my head in and just cool down. I don't want to jinx myself, but I'm about 4 miles in for the day, and my foot doesn't hurt. It's been mostly uphill the whole time. So going downhill will really be the true test, and that's harder on anybody's knees and ankles and feet. But this is the longest I've gone without feeling pain, so that's a really good sign of healing. I'll keep you updated. So, but what I'm hoping is that my comments the other day about having to quit can be disregarded. I hope. Whew. Let's see what happens. High top mountain summit. Let's see what kind of a view we have here today. Hey you.
Hey.
Nice view?
Oh yeah.
There you go.
High top.
Oh, pretty.
It was like 3,500 feet.
Okay, ew, you had me until you said marshmallow.
It's actually
we
really
took
good.
a turn for the...
It's really good.
So a tortilla with, all right, say it again.
Sun butter.
Sun butter?
Yep, sunflower.
Sunflower butter, yeah.
Allergic to peanuts.
Okay. Sunflower butter. What else?
Bacon or pepperoni.
Bacon or pepperoni. Yep, this is a good test of my foot. It's downhill, and it's been this for, I don't know, about a half a mile. I think I have about a mile left. It's quite treacherous. But so far, my foot is twisted and turned and stuff, and I got scared a couple times just because I'm accustomed to when it twists that it's going to be painful, but so far so good. I won't say it feels great, but definitely on the right track.
You build bridges over gaps. But when I fall, I'm gonna hit the ground.
This is annoying. I went past a branch that was all thorny, and I could feel them poking into my arms. I don't know if you can see just a little bit, but I brushed them off my arms, but it seems to be like on my, somewhere on my side or something, and I can't seem to get them off, and my arm rubs against the backpack. I get more thorns on my arm. And they're tiny and invisible, so that's my issue of the moment. That and sweat. This is a case of where I need to have faith in someone who told me, some military person told me, that when the mind gives up, the body still has 40% to give. In this case, I don't have a choice. Whew. Well, Hannah has earned her trail name. It's Splash. And she's, I don't know, 100 yards ahead. I had to stop. It is so hot and humid. Sorry. We both thought we were nearing the top of this mountain. And when I pulled out the GPS to look, we were only halfway up. We were just dragging. We've been averaging 2 to 2.2 miles per hour all day and yesterday. So that's good compared to what I was before my injury. So I think I'm doing well. I'm gonna try to stand and talk while I'm, oh man. So I got about 15 more minutes of climb and then probably a half hour of down to, there's a locked cabin, Pocosin, I think. It's only open for reservation or whatever, but there's a cabin there, and then just like 0.1 miles after that, there's an opportunity to tent. So we're gonna find a place to stealth camp for tonight. Very unlikely that we're gonna find something as purty as yesterday. So 15 more minutes of up, 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 sweat, blood, sweat, and tears. And then I start going down, and it will be easier. Boy, am I sopping wet. It is hot and humid, but I've drank plenty of water. Don't you worry. Oh, okay, see you at camp. Good morning. Well, this is day 5. I was so tired yesterday. So Splash and I, which is Hannah, she's been named aptly, as she can't keep water off of her. She spills her water bottle, and she overboiled the water one time. Splash, if you're watching, you know I'm saying this with love and affection. Then her water bladder leaked inside of her tent and got her sleeping pad all wet. And sitting at the stream filling her water, she got all wet. So, and her name's Hannah, and Daryl Hannah was in that movie Splash, who was a mermaid. But in any case, Splash. We were aiming for 13 miles yesterday, but there were a couple big climbs right at the end of the day. And it was mile 11.7, and we saw a place to stealth camp right off the side of the trail. We both looked at each other and said, let's stop now. We were just so tired. So we got set up, and then I must have been just starting to doze, and there was something outside the tent, something small, like, I don't know if there's raccoons out here, but that size, you know, nothing huge. Then there was an owl or something. So crying, screeching, warning, whatever, for hours up in the tree above me. And, but that all quieted down, and I slept for a few hours and woke up, and my feet were swollen and my knee was throbbing. So I took Tylenol and massaged my legs, and then put my backpack under my feet, which I usually do, and made sure to keep them elevated, and fell back asleep. And then I just had this terrible dream that kept coming back. I'd wake up and I'd shake my head, you know, try to get it out and roll over, and it would come back again. It was horrible, about my son and my dog that's no longer with us. So I didn't sleep very well. But anyway, It's either going to be an 11.2 mile day to get to a campground that has a diner and, you know, hot food. We could have a sandwich and or a hot breakfast or whatever and all that. Or it's going to be a very short day where we'll stop at the next hut, which is only, I think, 5 miles from here. Because we're both really tired and she's really tired. And, you know, it is what it is. I start feeling bad, but then I think, I've been off the trail for 5 weeks. I've only been back on for 5 days. So if I need to go really slow, it is what it is. And I'm not trying to keep up with her. She is walking at my pace. I expect that she'll outpace me soon, but she's also 30 years younger than me. So, I'm just gonna keep walking until I can't, or until I don't want to. Anyway, our heading is just 1.5 miles to a spring so we can refill our water because we're low. I don't know if I'm frustrated or if it's a good thing, but I still haven't seen a bear. But everybody that I've run into, there's been very few people who say they haven't seen bears yet. I just passed a couple hiking southbound and they warned me of a juvenile bear up ahead about a 1/2 mile. And then when I got to the spring and Splash met me there, she said she saw a mom with her cub on the way there. And I still haven't seen any bears. How is it that people see multiple bears and I haven't seen one? I've seen one snake, but it was a harmless black one, and that's okay with me. And I hear birds and owls, and I've seen squirrel and deer and bucks and an elk. Nothing real exciting. Maybe that's a blessing. Look at this tree. It looks like there's an animal head coming out of it. Ah, spooky. Thought I smelled lilacs. Beautiful. Oh, they're dying, but the smell is wild. Just what I need. My favorites. Little wildflowers like this. This is my favorite. Yeah.
Before I stumble, lead me through those fields of traps.
Today's trail, ankle turners.
You build bridges over gaps.
There was a sign on the trail back there. I should have grabbed a picture of it, but I didn't think about it till just now. It was from a couple days ago, from July 9th, and today is I think it's the 11th. I'll have to double check that. But it said rattlesnake on trail to the right, 11:30 a.m. on July 9th. So obviously it was gone by then, but it reminded me, there's snakes in these here hills. Eesh. And bears. I don't think there's any lions. As far as my eye can see, it's these rocks up the whole trail. Oy, oy, oy. I'll go. Miracle if I don't break my neck. Whoop. It just got dark and a little eerie. There was a 20% chance of rain, but I'm not high up in elevation, so I'm not as worried as I was in the Smokies. No, excuse me. Where was I? Oh, Cheoah Bald by Sequoia Gap when I had that lightning storm. Not worried today. If it rains, I'm really low in elevation. All those horrible rocks are gone. It's just flat for a little bit, and then I have to go up again. I miss my children, like big time today. I mentioned a bad dream I had last night about my son and my dog that died at Christmas time, and I can't shake it. And I've been thinking about my 2 kids all day, and I hope that I can get some cell phone service when we get to camp tonight. I need to hear their voices. I might be away, I might be hiking and having this incredible adventure and journey, but I'm still their mom, and I love them, and I miss them, and I need them. I love you, Bridget and Brad. I need to, when I get to camp, I should have Wi-Fi, and I need to look up and compare my symptoms with heat exhaustion, or no, it's not a heat stroke, but yesterday and today, around the same time. I think it's, well, yesterday was around 5 o'clock. It's only just after 3 today, but, you know, I get up a big climb, and it's hot, it's humid, I'm sweating, and I get nauseous. So I don't want to push it. I only have 0.4 miles to the summit, and then it's down and straight to the campground for another maybe 2.5, 3 miles. So I'll be okay. I'm gonna crawl up this 0.4 and try to keep my heart rate down. And I've been drinking yesterday and today plenty of liquid, plenty of water. I have the Pedialyte, the powdered Pedialyte electrolyte replacements. It's powdered, and I'm drinking plenty of water, but it's hot, and I'm exerting myself, and I feel sick to my stomach. Ooh. Oh, yeah, yeah. I had to take off my pack. I just take where's my bag? Oh, just take a 5-minute break. I'm just sweating. Oh, I feel queasy. I'm gonna throw up. What do I expect for July in Virginia? I'm climbing mountains every day. I gotta be careful. I take a lot of breaks and I drink a lot of water. I do not want to get sick. So, Splash is ahead. She's gonna wait up for me. We're going to a campground. Shenandoahs have actual campgrounds for mostly car campers, you know, people driving in. But of course, hikers can tent there. So it's cool because it has restrooms and showers and laundry and the camp store and all the usual stuff. So we're gonna stay there tonight. So she's gonna get us a tent site, and I'll find her when I get there. So I told her I was gonna take my time and I should be there around 6. She's probably gonna get there about 5:30. It's nice to have someone to hike with, even if it's just for this section. You know, just for safety. You know, if I don't show up, she'll know I'm missing. And if she, you know, same thing. If I didn't see her there, or if she got hurt, I'd come up on her. So, all right, these bugs are getting too much. I'm gonna put my backpack on. I'm feeling a lot better now. I'm going downhill now. I just took my time going the last bit of the uphill. And it's a pretty gradual decline right now. I think it's gonna drop, but it's down. So other than rocks, I should be okay. The sun is going down. It's 20% chance of rain, so it might rain, which would cool me off. So I think I'm gonna be fine. Still a little bit queasy, but not bad. Definitely cooler. There's a breeze, and the sun is obscured. So all is well in the world of grasshopper. This smells so pretty. What is it? It's beautiful. It smells so good. I could stand here for a long time. It's very subtle. But I can't.
On my own, 'cause you learn to hold my hand and get on the wrong side of me instead.
Just 1.5 miles more to go. Ow, 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 ow. Just sitting in a random gap. The AT crosses this road, so I appropriately sat on a curbstone right underneath that sign. have a blister on my baby toe, one on the bottom of my, on the ball of my foot, and I'm stretching out the, you know, just loosening up the muscles and stuff. This is fun. I can totally see why people sign up to do this, because it's so much fun. It doesn't hurt at all. Ow, 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 my foot. Stretch, stretch, stretch. 1.5 more miles, and maybe I'll get there before the camp store closes and see if they sell beer.
And get on the wrong side of me instead. You get on the wrong side of me instead.
I saw a bear. I saw one. He's cute. I didn't bother him, and he didn't bother me. And that's the way I like it. Now, what do you think the chances are that me, clumsy grasshopper, is going to get over this without falling into the mud? Ha! To balance on the logs. I'll show you my feet when I get out, because I'm not going to try to hold the camera while I'm doing it. Feet mud free.
Lead me through those fields of traps.
I always feel so relieved when I get to my destination at the end of the day. Not that I don't enjoy the day. I really do. Usually. But it's nice to put my feet up.
Yeah, we got a fifth wheel, 32
Yeah,
foot.
it's more
with,
glamping, I guess you got.
we love to camp now. We stay out in the woods.
Well, we started with the tent. We have
Yeah,
4
we started.
boys. We started with the tent.
Yeah, but now it's glamping, so...
That's right.
Right,
We
listen,
love
wait,
to
I
Mike,
could
there
take
was
that.
a tent site right
Oh,
there.
so we want number 1 over here. So these wonderful people, Mike and Lucy from South Carolina, right?
Right.
They might talk funny, but they're sure nice. They gave me a lift from the wayside here at Big Meadows Campground back to my campsite, because it was about a mile walk. So thank you
You're
very,
welcome.
very much.